What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Road to Glory. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different and just give you guys a tour of the club and show absolutely everything that I've got, that I've done and that we've got going on. Now normally what I would be doing right now is building a team for the new tournament, which is the 4 More Years tournament. However, the first prize for winning this tournament is 5k coins and a premium coins pack, which will be at most 10,000 more coins, at least 4,000 more coins. So you're looking at 9,000 coins for winning that tournament, and then you have to go out and spend money on the Germans and potentially a couple of Welsh players. You know, most people are probably just going to have a full German team, maybe with like a Gareth Bale or an Aaron Ramsey in there. But I don't think it's worth the coins to try and build this team for what you're going to lose on tax and such. So what we're going to do instead is just take a look at the whole club, maybe sell some players, buy some players. I don't really have that many coins, clear out some of the club issue, maybe do some bronze packs, you know, see where we go. But I'm hoping that the second prize for this 4 More Years tournament isn't also a premium coins pack and it's a progressive win tournament, in which case I will then build a squad and do something with it. But until I can find out that information, which I'm sure somebody will tweet me eventually that, you know, this is what the second prize is, we're not going to be doing that. And the single player version of this is also the 4 More Years Cup professional difficulty. You only get a coins pack, which is a minimum of 2,000 coins, and I think it's a maximum of 6,000 coins. I think 3k is the biggest non-rare coin pack. So really not interested in what we've got going on there. Now we've got a lot of stuff on the transfer list. We've sold a few items there. We sold a training card. Fitness cards now sell massive, and it makes bronze pack method super valuable again. See that squad fitness, 1,500 coins there, and that's why we're going to do some bronze pack stuff. But what we have is that these players, they're typically not selling. I am always of the belief that eventually they will sell, and every time I list them, every time I relist them, maybe one, sometimes two, eventually sell. And so over time, they will go. However, because we're going to be opening some bronze packs today, my trade pile is quite full. So obviously, I'm probably going to store a lot of it to the club, which is going to make quite a lot of what we're about to do here today a little bit irrelevant. But we're going to relist these items. We've got 100 spots on the trade pile all up. We've only got 53 in there, so we've got 47 items left. So the current squad that I'm using is the one that we built in a previous episode. I want to show you the value that I bought for all the players. Let me remove everyone from the bench because I want to show you guys not only what did I pay for every player, but I want to show you all the tradable players that we've got in the club, so that we can then go and look at all the untradeable players that we've also got in the club. So let me get the tradable players onto the bench, not including the silvers, well, the bronzes. Well, I guess actually then there we go, that is it. So in terms of the actual club, we've got Viviano in net. The reason why I picked him is because he's 6'5" tall. I picked him up for 17.5k. I think he actually goes for a bit cheaper. I think he goes for about 15k, but at the time, yeah, so there's one 16.5, 15.5, 16k there. The time that I bought him, there wasn't many on the market, and for some reason his low bin was 17.5k. So I have a feeling I'll be able to sell him on again for around 17 to 18k as long as I pick it at the right time of the day. In at right back, we've got DeMarcos picked up for 23,000 coins. Again, he's another one whose price has gone down a little bit. Last time I checked, 21k, 20,500. So you know, 20,250. We've lost a little bit of coins on DeMarcos, but he's played already 16 games for us. So even if we sold him for 20k, those 16 games, he's paid back, you know, some of the money. You know, we've used him. You've got to have players in the club, and he's actually a really, really good right back. And until EA fixed the fitness glitch, the chemistry glitch, I don't need a better right back. You know, I've used Carvajal, I've used Juan Fran, but for the money, DeMarcos is just as good as those guys. We've got Diego Godin in at centre-back, the 89 version. We can afford the 90 version, but 42,500 for the 89 version at the time was the cheapest by a long way. So 42,000 I picked him up for. You can see there his next cheapest now is 48,500. 44,000 there has just been listed. So and then we go up to like 70,000. So ultimately, I would be able to sell Godin on for about 40, let's say 48,000, which would be about 2.5k tax, would make about 3,000-4,000 coins profit on him if we sold him. I went back and bought Sushi as well. He was one of those dudes. I bought him for 12k back when we first discovered the kind of the chemistry glitch, and I sold him on for like 22, 23,000 coins. And I went and bought him back, and My God, I'm glad I did, because look at that. There's only 3 on the market, which means we could make profit on him quite easily. I bought him for 13,250. That one's about to be bought. Then there's just 2 left on the market. And the reason why he goes is because for so cheap, 35k absolute max, 81 pace, 85 defending, 87 physical with a low high work rate. Until they patch the glitch, he makes a great defender. And when they patch the glitch, because I bought him for so cheap anyway at 13,000, I can discard him for almost all the coins back, which means I'll be able to sell him for probably at least 12 or 13,000 coins. So he's a safe investment for this chemistry glitch team. Next up, we've got Bufferini. Picked him up for 20,750. He's currently going for, by looks of things, 24,000. But again, I have a feeling his price, I have a feeling he's going to go extinct eventually, just because there's another one for 23,750 there. Just because, as I mentioned in a previous video, you might as well keep using these players out of position until EA patch the game. And it's the sort of thing where they'll notify us that the patch is coming as well. They're not just going to turn up and be like, yep, game's patched. It will be a title update. You'll have to download something from your Xbox and PlayStation store to upgrade the game. It's not just going to be you're going to turn on Ultimate Team one day and boom, it's fixed. Like, it's going to be a lot more than that. So we also bought Cerner to go in centre midfield. We paid 69k for him, and he's currently going for back up to like 75, 80k by looks of things. There's one there for 64. That's actually, he's just gone on the market as well, so he will get that. Cerner there will get snapped up in no time at all. But Cerner as well becoming far more popular. We've got Perez. Now Perez for me is a good card. 45,000 coins we paid for him. I think he's a little bit cheaper right now actually. 42,000 bid on him there. 53k bin, 49k bin. Maybe not. Maybe I have a 48k bin. Okay, no. So 47. So we've got what would essentially be the cheapest one on the market if we tried to sell him. I can't wait to get this guy to play at striker. When the glitch is perfectly patched and chemistry styles are relevant again on these players, I'm excited to see how he plays because his card is so well rounded. 5'11" high medium, good pace, great shooting and passing, great dribbling, good physical. When he gets that chem boost, how good is he going to play? He already plays so well that I'm excited to test him out. So that's the midfield that we've got there, guys. Benyat as well thrown in there. We bought Benyat for 27,000. I think that last time I looked, there was a few up for 25,000. I'm honestly shocked as to how cheap Benyat is. For how good he is. Okay, so he's actually 32,000 for low bin now. Which for me is good again because it means I have made profit if I sold him. Not that we're going to sell him today because his card is just, I mean, look how well rounded it is. 82 shooting, 82 dribbling, 88 passing for a centre midfielder, 80 physical, 72 pace, 72 defending. It's really, really well rounded. Okay, he's only got 2-star skill moves. He's not going to be the most creative midfielder, but you don't need creativity with him because he is there to do a job, and that's just to set the plays up. And for me, as you can see in 11 games, the fact that he's got 7 goal contributions in those 11 games is fantastic. When you look at Perez in 16 games, has 9 goal contributions considering his stats. Benyat is right up there with them. We also went back out and bought ourselves Team of the Season Layun, yet to play with him again. I kind of disappointed in myself that I sold him before. I should have had the foresight to know that EA were never going to patch this instantly and that the player prices would eventually go back up. But I panic sold him, and now once again there are only 5 on the market: 140, 130, 150, and then 2 at 300k. So there's definitely potential to make big profit on Layun in the future. I also went and bought Henrik Mkhitaryan. I really, really like this guy's card. Great pace and dribbling with great passing, very good shooting, very good physical, 5-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves with a high work rate. For me, he might well be one of the best strikers we're going to use. I'm yet to play them at striker. I've obviously packed him on my main account. I played with him in midfield. I played with him at right wing and right forward, and he's been good for me. When I was looking at investing in another player, because I sold that Insigne, I wanted to know what would be great for me, and I think Mkhitaryan might just be that. So we're going to try that out. And then for me, the best player in the team by an absolute mile is Ruben Castro. 87 pace, 87 dribbling, 84 shooting. But if you go back and watch some of the goals he scored in the previous few videos, they're absolute worldies. 89 games, 82 goals, and 31 assists. That's what, 113 goal contributions in 89 games, and he's played so many of those games as left forward and right forward as well as a striker. It's not like he's been in one position. He's played all over the shop for us, and he's done a great job. We've then got Key, who's got 8 goals and 1 assist in 22 games, which coming on as a late sub isn't too bad for a bronze striker. We've got Bellarabi, who I was tempted to sell, and I might sell now because that German tournament, if he goes for like, what's he at, 3.6, 2, oh wow, 1.2k. 1.2k for Bellarabi. Like, for me, there's no point selling him. I was kind of like a bit iffy about selling him at like 1,700 coins. But 1.2k, there's no point. He's actually got a really good card. High-low, 6 foot, 4-star skill moves, great pace and dribbling, good shooting and passing. As an impact sub for like the last 20-30 minutes of tight games, he will be remarkable in this team. And then we've got this guy here. I'm gonna try and list him. If he sells for anything, I'm gonna sell him. He doesn't. If not, I'm going to keep him just in case, because Portugal are in a final. There's a Portuguese tournament and we need Portuguese players. We've then got Diego Alves, who is another one that there's just no point selling. You know, I bought him for 800 coins. I could probably sell him on for 1,000, make that little bit of profit. He's played 43 games for the club in total, but he will be in and out of my squad quite a lot. We bought Antoine Griezmann. Obviously, he can actually fit into the team because he is an upgraded version. We bought him for what, 5,600 coins. And he's now up at, wow, by looks of things, about 8,000 coins there. It might be worth selling Griezmann. 7,800 coins there. Yeah, maybe worth selling him. And then Hesse, I'm just never going to get rid of Hesse because he, like Castro, has got really good goal to game ratio and has played a lot of games for the club. You know, he's been here for a long time. 92 games, 58 goals, 27 assists. What's that? That's like 85 goal contributions in 92 games. That's sensational return from him. So we then go and look, guys, at the untradables. We've always got the Rakitic loan. We've got Higuain. We've got the Gonalons. We've got Rakitic regular, Vincent Kompany, Robert Hoof, the blue version, Rufia Koke, the 83 Mkhitaryan, Garay, the blue Sane. Like, there's some really nice players in here. This Sansone. And again, though, whilst we can have these special cards just anywhere doing anything, we may as well. So this is pretty much what the team's going to look like for the next Division 1 game. This Mkhitaryan card may well have gone up in price. I don't know how much did I pay for him. 166, just because he's a Man United card now. 185, 170, 165. So he's about bang on the same price, about 165, 166. And then we've got Gonalons, who we played a lot of games with, 22, although a lot of that has been a centre-back. And in fact, he would be a good centre-back right now, ahead of, say, not necessarily Godin, but definitely ahead of like Sushi. Like, he's one less physical, but two more defending. He's a lot less pace, but I think he's taller at 6'2", and he's got very similar work rate. So Gonalons would make a good midfielder or a good backup centre-back. Robert Huth, just, although his defensive stats are good and the fact he's got medium high work rates is great, he's just a little bit too slow. Then we've got Sane, who's a great sub, Sansone, who's a great sub. Both of them have played quite a considerable number of games for us. 33 games for Sane, 13 goals, 9 assists. And for Sansone, we've got 19 games, 11 goals and 6 assists. That's a really good return from him. He's actually fantastic. So that's kind of like the team / club so far. I want to show you guys like the ins and outs of the consumables and such. We've looked at basically all the players. The rest of the players are just bronze that I've picked up from packs that I'm waiting for either a tournament to come out where they're relevant, or I'm just waiting until my trade pile clears down until I can relist them. As you can see, we've got a whole bunch of them there. But when we look at the staff, I don't think I have many staff. A few managers here. I kind of started hanging on to the managers just in case, you know, a tournament comes out that they can be useful for. They don't really do much for me. I could get rid of a whole bunch of them, although most of them are untradeable. And then in terms of the club items, there's not a lot here. We've got this badge here, which I kept. I packed it in a bronze pack. As you can see, it's a bronze badge. I thought it had some kind of value because I see a lot of people use it, but it doesn't. But it is just a nice badge, so I thought, let me keep that. Then we've got the untradeable kits, the Legends home kit, the Ultimate Team third kit, and the Ultimate Team away kit. And then we've got the items that we use. We've got this FC Augsburg kit, which we don't use, so we're going to get rid of that. The Swindon Town home kit that we do use, along with the RC Lens kit that we use. Now, I could put one of these kits on, but I know as soon as I do, I'll struggle to get games, and I like playing games, so I'm not going to do that. And then in terms of consumables, a lot of this is untradeable that we got from those packs over the time. In terms of chem styles that are tradable, I'm going to keep hold of those until EA actually patch this glitch, because then chem styles will have so much more relevance on the game. Contracts, I've got a few contracts from like bronze, like I got the silver contract here from a bronze pack, would you believe it? And it actually sold for a few hundred coins. But I don't necessarily need the few hundred coins, although we will list it. I would much prefer like the actual contracts, but we've got so many bronze contracts that it doesn't make any difference. As you can see here, the training cards typically don't sell. So we'll keep the fitness, the healing, and the training cards that don't sell. We've got a couple of fitness cards here that will sell for 200 coins. Fitness in this game right now has gone through the roof. Like I said, the fitness card value is just so much. These silver contracts here will keep because they don't sell. Maybe they sell for 150, but typically, as you can see, they don't. So we'll keep those for our own players to boost their contracts. Manager contracts, more training cards that won't sell. The goalkeeper training cards, surprisingly, these don't sell because the player ones are worth about 300 coins, but the goalkeeper ones just don't seem to sell. A couple more training cards there. This pace card may well sell for about 400 or 500 coins. 750 there, 850. So we'll actually list this one up. We'll list this one up for like 650, and we'll see if that one sells. Pace and I think physical, actually shooting maybe. I don't know if the physical sells. The shooting one might be the other one that sells. Yeah, this physical actually looks, I know, that 200. So physical doesn't sell. Whole bunch more contracts for us, more contracts. 930 bronze single contracts that don't sell, so they're just good for us to boost our team when we need it. Obviously, manager contracts, healing cards are going to be relevant to us as and when we get injuries. There's one of the healing cards that sells, but I can never remember which one it is, so I just never list them. So it's not head, because that there is for 200. I don't think it's upper body. I think it's leg, isn't it, that sells? So yeah, upper body's there for 200. I don't think it's going to be arm. Arm is all there for 200. It might be knee. If it is, I've got 8 of them, which would be fantastic. No, knee is all there for 200. And it may well be leg as well. Leg could be the other one that I think it might be. So 400. Yeah, so there you go. It might be leg. It looks like leg sells for 300. Yeah, that's actually got a 300 coin bid on it. So we've got a load of these leg healing cards. So we'll list these all up for 300 each. Bronze pack method again, proving very effective for us. And it may not seem like a lot, but that's 2,500 coins worth of cards that we've got there. That we would have got through opening only a few hundred coins worth of bronze packs. So again, just goes to show that yes, the bronze pack method is still useful, and it will always be useful in my opinion. It may vary different stages throughout the year, like certain points, you know, sometimes fitness cards will be worth a lot, sometimes it won't be. Sometimes you'll be able to sell contracts, sometimes you won't. Sometimes the players will be worth quite a bit, and sometimes they won't. So, you know, there is a lot to be said for the bronze pack method being effective throughout the year for just different reasons that you get things in there. And if a YouTuber ever makes like a kit or a badge popular and it's bronze, you can obviously cash in the bronze pack method from there as well. So a few more training cards there that just don't really go. The bronze ones never really sell. Few contracts there, gold ones that are untradeable, and then all of this stuff here it's all untradeable. So we've got a few position modifiers, a chemistry style, a few manager leagues that we may as well hold on to, and that's all of the consumables. And that takes us back to the players, but I do want to show you guys the club by way of trophies. So we've picked up 20 single player trophies and 22 online trophies. Now the online trophies are actually bugged. This glitch has been in the game for a very long time. So you can see we won Division 10 the end of January, which is when I started this account, which means I started the account like 5 months after the game was released, which shows how much I've done in the short amount of time that we've been playing this on this account. Division 9 we won in February. Division 8 we won 2 days later in February. Division 7 6 days later in February. We then won the St. Patrick's Cup in the 18th of March. We won online Division 8 3 times. This is actually the Gold Cup. I don't know why it says online Division 8. It's not Division 8 at all. It's the Gold Cup. We won the FUT Birthday Cup 6 times, and the 7th time was for the 100k pack, and we never got around to winning it. We just simply run out of time. We won Division 6 once in April. We won the 5 or less tournament in April. We won the BPL Team of the Season Cup in May. We won the Bundesliga Team of the Season Cup, the Liga BBVA Team of the Season Cup, the Serie A Team of the Season Cup, and the League One Team of the Season Cup, because that's where we got all those free untradeable Team of the Season players from. We won the EA Team of the Season Cup, which was the kit, I do believe. We won that 2 times. We won the Les Blues Cup. We won the Play to Give Cup. We won the Classic America's Hero Cup, the Quad Nation Challenge Cup, the Die Mannschaft Cup. We also won the One Nation Cup, and we won the Powers That Be Cup. So we've got 3 pages of trophies won there. Quite a collection for online. And then when you go to offline, you think, wait, but you're in Division 1, so where's the other divisions? Well, we won the Starter Cup twice. We won the FUT United Cup once. We won the Football League once. We won the FUT Birthday Cup 7 times. That was the offline version of the one that we couldn't win online all 7 times. The North America Cup twice. The EA Access Cup once. The FA Cup semi-final once. The 5 or less twice. The 4 at most once. The 3 or fewer once. The no more than 2 once, and there can only be one time as well. We got free untradeable packs in all of those, which is where quite a lot of our items came from. Online Division 5, for some reason, is as a single player trophy. We've won once, and we won that in April. Bundesliga Team of the Season Cup, La Liga Team of the Season Cup, we won. Online Division 4, we won in May. Online Division 3, we also won in May, just 3 days later. Serie A Team of the Season Cup, we won also in May. Online Division 2, we didn't win until the end of June, so I went like almost a whole month without playing divisions. Then the Legends Nation Cup, we won that just also in June, the same day that we won Online Division 2. And now, of course, we are in Division 1. And I want to go and show you guys. You can see my overall record is 407 and 63. So 400 wins to 70 non-wins. For me, that's a really, really good win-loss ratio. There are obviously a lot of offline games involved in that. But in terms of my online seasons record, we've got a pretty good record. 52 wins, 7 draws, 4 losses. 2 of those losses were disconnect losses. However, you got to deal with them, and we are now in Division 1. We haven't yet played in Division 1, but we will get through Division 1 eventually. So very happy with our season's record. And then in terms of the draft record for the offline draft, we played it a couple of times. We got 11 entries, 41 wins, 2 losses, 9 wins because we lost on purpose twice in the offline final. Best team score of 189. And then for the online draft, I think we played it twice, the online draft, maybe only once. So online draft, yeah, 2 records, 2 entries, 2 finals, and 2 losses in the final. But still definitely worth doing it. So that's where we're at right now, guys. That's where the club's at. That's absolutely everything in the club. It took me far longer to get through all of that than I thought it would have done. I thought it would be like a 10-minute segment there, but it's turned out to be like 22 minutes. So we're simply going to open a few bronze packs and just show again. I'll explain to you guys what is sellable and what isn't, what's usable and what isn't, and straight away what we get in this pack. We've got a sellable item straight away. In fact, we've got 2 sellable items. This guy will sell because he's a Premiership player, and because of his nation as well, he might be quite rare. 600, 500, 350, so we can get rid of him for 300. So for a 400 coin pack, we get rid of him for 300. This guy will sell because he's English. He'll sell for 200. The rest of the stuff we'll just store in the club for now. And we get 100 coins as an unlock. A lot of people think that Brazilian managers sell. They don't sell anymore because there are just so many of them. There are just hundreds and hundreds of these bronze Brazilian managers. So they no longer sell unless, I guess, you get like a really, really good league on them. But I think they always come out with Liga do Brazil. None of the kits and badges sell. But all in all, 31 coins here, 300 coins for the player, 100 coins for the unlock, and probably 200 coins for the English player. We've made profit on that pack. You know, it isn't showing in our coins right now. And one thing with the bronze pack method, even when you've got a lot of coins in your club, it can still be prudent to use bronze packs to save you from using coins. And I mean that in the sense that these contracts that you get, you now just don't need to buy contracts. Yeah, it's only one game, but it's one game that you don't have to buy a contract for, you know. This badge, again, we've got there. Now, this Polish guy might sell because he's got 72 pace for a bronze. I'm not going to list him on the transfer market just yet, but no, he doesn't sell. And then the 2 English guys, again, they will both sell because they're English, especially the goalkeeper because he is non-rare. And we will eventually make our coins back on that pack. Now, some packs you lose 100, 200 coins here or there. Most packs you make profit. And then if you hit Jackpot City, especially on a day like today, where there are a whole bunch of bronze informs in for the week, if you hit a bronze inform, obviously you're in good shape. I don't think many of these players will sell. Maybe this guy, because he's so low rated, he might sell. But it might take a few attempts to get rid of him. But in general, I don't think much of this will sell. But also, if you get a squad fitness cards, that typically will sell for 15, 1600 coins and is a really, really good good item to get. Now, there's something we said for right now, premium bronze packs being super effective. You've got more chance of getting a gold player and a gold fitness card, but you've also got more chance of getting what I think we're going to see here. Yeah, things like coaches, badges, kits, and stadiums, which are not worth anything. Now, this left mid guy, he'll probably sell eventually. The problem is we paid 750 coins for this pack rather than just the 400 coins that you pay for a bronze pack. So although it can be effective, especially like, let's say you get super lucky and you end up getting 3 fitness cards in there, 3 rare fitness cards, the squad ones, you're gonna end up making a whole bunch of coins, like 4,500 coins for a 750 coin pack. Of course, that's gonna be very, very rare, but it's not impossible to do. You know, quite often the fitness cards are often they come, they quite often come into the club. Now, in terms of this pack here, we already sold the fitness card. That will sell for 200. I think this guy will sell just because he's German right now and people will be looking for cheap German bronze cards. So the fact that he's got 7 contracts and he's fresh puts him a priority over quite a lot of stuff. This guy will sell if and when EA drop a French tournament for the you know, the Euros, and we'll take a look at what's been selling and what hasn't been selling. So we've already sold all those. Somebody went and bought all those leg healing cards. That Aston Villa guy sold straight away. That training card sold, and another leg healing card sold. So like I said, you know, bronze pack method, it definitely has its merits. It's slow money, it really is. And if you've got a small trade pile, like only the 30 or 40 spots that you get when you first get the game, I would say it's not necessarily worth it. But if you have got a full open trade pile like I have, I'd say yeah, it's definitely worth it. Because selling 100 items at 200 coins turns out to be quite a lot of coins over time. You know, 20,000 coins a time if you can sell them all. And you get free contracts, you get free fitness cards, you get free injury cards, you get free attribute cards, you know, a lot of stuff that's relevant. And now we get a right back there who's German. He may well sell. We get another fitness card in the pack. Again, just because this guy is German and there's only 4 of them on the market, he'll definitely sell. And the fitness card will also definitely sell. And we get 100 coins chucked in the back of the pack as well. So another profitable pack. And I think I'm going to do a lot of this bronze pack method with coins I've got as bonus coins just off camera, and then show you guys a trade pile, because I want to end the video here. It's 30 minutes long now. It's going to get far too long if I keep sitting here opening bronze packs. But this, guys, is going to be the end of the video. If you have enjoyed this, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.